fresh wave of trade tension has erupted between Mexico and the United States. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has warned that her country will take countermeasures if a deal isn't reached over Washington's decision to double tariffs on steel and aluminum. The U.S., under President Donald Trump, has hiked metal tariffs to a steep 50%, a move that took effect today. Speaking at a campaign-style rally in Pittsburgh on Friday, Trump declared, "If you don't have steel, you don't have a country." The tariff increase has sparked global backlash from leaders and business groups alike, who warn it will only deepen volatility in the world economy. President Sheinbaum called the U.S. move unfair and stated clearly that while Mexico will respond, it won't be with what she called an eye for an eye. She said new measures would be announced next week, though she stopped short of outlining what those would be. Mexico's Economy Minister Marcelo Ebrard confirmed that the country is actively seeking an exemption from the steep new tariffs. Meanwhile, the European Union is also in talks with Washington. EU Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic met U.S. Trade Envoy Jamieson Greer in Paris today. Greer described the meeting as productive and constructive, and noted that negotiations with the EU are advancing quickly. He added that the EU had offered a credible starting point last week for building a path toward more balanced trade. Sefcovic echoed those sentiments, suggesting a willingness from both sides to de-escalate tensions. There was also some relief for the United Kingdom. Thanks to its existing trade deal with the US, the UK will be exempt from the 50% tariff hike. Instead, it will continue to face a lower 25% rate. Still, with the US pulling the trigger on steep metal tariffs and key allies scrambling to negotiate exceptions, the trade landscape has become far more volatile. Mexico is now preparing its next move, and what that looks like could shape the next chapter of this transatlantic economic standoff. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. Subscribe to the Indian Express for trusted coverage and breaking news.